different type of video today because you know I sell Pokemon cards on eBay, but I also have another store and I sell other types of things in there. One of the big things I sell are DVDs, CDs, and so I thought I'd make a video. I was preparing these things today for to get their pictures taken and to get them listed, and I thought I'd make a video about how to take off things like marker and price tags. So if you're looking for some tips on that, then stay tuned. For marker on stuff, things that's non-porous, yeah, so this is plastic, I use rubbing alcohol. This is actually a bottle of hand sanitizer, but it's, you know, like 99% alcohol, so it works great. So if you're using regular alcohol, just get some on a little towel. You could apply it directly to whatever it is you're trying to clean, and it just really comes right off, kind of like a magic eraser. And since that's plastic, it's non-porous, it doesn't really damage anything, and there you go, ta-da, all ready for resale. The other thing that I've always struggled with as far as flipping is taking these Goodwill price tags off. And yes, I just left the Goodwill name right on there. I'm just talking specifically about you, Goodwill, because the stickers, the price tags that they use are impossible to pull off. It's like, I think it's the stuff that they use to put those parking violation stickers on your window, you know, those ones that can never come off. So I used to use a product called Undo, and it was great, but I could never open the bottle, and I could never get the Undo to stay in there. So you can see that this sticker is really stuck. That's on the inside. That's not what we're talking about today, but you can see it's really stuck. So I kind of gave up on Undo. I tried writing to the owner, and he didn't send me any coupons or any freebies or anything, and he said he was working on the bottle redesign, but there never was a new bottle. So I went with this other tip that I'd read about, which is to just use lighter fluid, and I've come to the conclusion that Undo's probably just a lot of lighter fluid, or this says lighter fuel, but you know, lighter fluid. And I should use gloves, but I like to have my fingernails available to sort of pry. So I got that lighter fluid everywhere. I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm just going to do half of this price tag, and it does evaporate really quickly. So I have this, and then I also have my handy scraper. I get this from Pampered Chef, but I also have various plastic scrapers from some that came with those bottles of Undo, and you know, others just from painting and touching up around the house. But you can see, I'm not going to pull the whole tag off, but you can see that the lighter fluid gets right to work there, getting these really, really stubborn Goodwill price tags off. So I not only buy things from Goodwill to flip, but of course my house is decorated in basic Goodwill. So I was always trying to figure out a way to cover up those price tags because they just won't come off. And then I discovered Undo, and I discovered this lighter fluid thing, and you can see that, of course, these are stuck on another price tag, but you can see that once you kind of get it going, it'll just go by itself, and you could possibly pry it up. So we've got a little bit left there. I'm just going to wipe it with this paper towel. And then I never did put any lighter fluid on that little tab that's left over there. So that's not coming up right now, but I can always go back and do that. So that's it. That's using lighter fluid to get off those stubborn Goodwill price tags. And then one other thing about this method is that you can even use it on cardboard. Now this cardboard is kind of glossy, so it is sort of treated, but you might say, well, you know, how do I get it off of album covers and things like that? This method also works with it still works on cardboard too. So put a little lighter fluid on there just like last time. It evaporates very quickly. It doesn't really soak into the material, even though this is porous. Now this, as I said, it is kind of treated with a gloss finish, but it's still going to work, and it's not going to soak through and damage those cleaning pads inside. But you can see it's already coming up there. I could, if I want, switch. And this is why I don't wear gloves, and I'm probably, I don't know, probably gonna regret it later. But I really do need my fingernails free so that once it starts to come up, once that lighter fluid starts to work, I can just pull and these things come off. So anyway, that's it for today, Pokefans. I just wanted to show you a couple of tips because I was working on listing today and I thought of you, and I thought that if you do this too, you might be interested in these 2 tricks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Until then, catch 'em all.